Hey, so it is Money Monday, and today we're going to talk about something where it's going to feel so basic. And for anyone that feels like this is basic, guys, I bet you can't do it. I do. So here's what we're going to do. Get a piece of paper. I know you have one near you. If you don't, get one. And a pen, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to write down how much money you have in every single account. Yeah, every single account. If you have a Wells Fargo, how much do you have in there? If you have a Bank of America, how much do you have in there? Now here's the fun part. Don't check. Yeah, you don't get to get your phone out and look at your statement. You need to write down how much money you have. Okay? How many of you can do that? Yeah. Now for anyone who's like, oh, that's so basic, so basic. Yeah, guys, I'm super basic. I would call myself the queen of basic. And the reason why the basics are so important is that as a lender, by the time people come to me, if they haven't learned the basics, they're generally not in a position to buy a house. And also, this is a very good skill to have even if you're a billionaire. So Elon, Jeff, get out those pencils. How much money do you have? Okay? Now I know there's at least one person who's saying, I have so much money it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm gonna be overdrawn. Sure. So what I would like you to do is Google 2013 UK Goldman Sachs embezzlement. Yeah. So what happened is some partners in the firm trusted their PA, their personal assistant, as so many people do. We all trust our personal assistants with like, oh my gosh, everything. And she embezzled like $4 million from them. Yeah, if you Google, think of all the celebrities that we read about where they've been ripped off by the people who are managing their money and they don't know for years because they're not writing it down. So something that I want you guys to do today is just, if you're like, gosh, I really can't write it down, like I think I have this much, but I'm not sure, I want you to go in every single bank account, every single stock account. Go into your retirement account. How much do you have in retirement right now? And I want you to write it down. While you're looking at those numbers, I want you to check the most recent transaction history for at least the last 60 days, if it's been a while. If you were in it last week and you check your transactions regularly, kudos, like that's awesome, guys. But if you don't check your transactions and you live by the principle of, well, there's always enough in my account, I don't need to worry. Guys, no, you need to check your transactions every single month at a minimum, because what hackers do is they get into your bank account, they start off making small transactions. I was talking to a client last night who was telling me how he caught that he had been hacked because he saw the small $3 transaction to a church that he knew nothing about. And it was the hackers testing, right? Because what they do now is they take it out in small increments, $2 here, $3 here, $4 here, until they can wipe you out. Or you're basically a reoccurring payment plan to them. So it's super important that you treat your money like your children. Yeah, if you have children, like your children. If you don't have children, like your dog. If you don't have a dog, like yourself, okay? With a baby, you might have a nanny, right? Maybe you have a nanny that takes care of your baby, but are you never gonna check in on your baby ever? No, of course not. You are gonna check in on your baby. You're gonna make sure the nanny's doing their job. You're gonna be having nanny cams. You're gonna be watching that baby like a hawk, right? You should be treating your money the same way. And the reason is your money is what makes it so that you have food to feed your children, money to pay your bills, money so that one day you can retire, and you need to treat it with the same respect. So get your pens out, write it down. If you can't do it, review those statements. Always check those statements at least every single month. Look for transactions you do not recognize. You may think you're bulletproof, but from my chair, I can tell you guys, people are often surprised after they do this exercise. Thanks for watching.